Hi, I'm Austin Mcbride with Expert Village 2009, here to talk a little bit about jazz composition. One thing to consider when composing your jazz music is sort of gospel of a lot of teachers, jazz teachers, that like to say there's no such thing as a mistake. Barney McClure wrote the book, There is No Such Thing as a Mistake. I was only trying something. I would argue actually against this sort of philosophy that there is such thing as a mistake, and that is not trying something when you're composing jazz music. So it's like a completely experimental approach, and most of the greats had this approach. You think about Miles Davis or John Coltrane or Dave Brubeck. These guys, they thought outside the box, they thought 20 years ahead, and because of it, there were a lot of people that loved them, a lot of people that hated them. Sort of love-hate kind of thing. I think of in terms of they love you and call you a musical genius, and they hate you, or they'll hate you and call you an amusical sociopath. So those are the two different ways that you kind of this approach will definitely be received. So when you're composing jazz music, remember, it doesn't have to be limited to just jazz music. You can see jazz composition, you can draw from inspiration from anything. You could see a piece of performance art that could inspire your jazz song. I have friends that actually speak in their own language of jazz. I mean, the possibilities are really, really endless. I think it's also easy to get lost in this sort of game of trying to be something or be something really important. You know, you have to take into consideration if you try, you know, winning a Grammy. If you win that Grammy, you're just going to have a complicated new set of issues. So there's no end to the rainbow, as I see it. There's just kind of a rainbow, and if you zoom in close to that rainbow, you see there's actually nothing but just particles that make up the rainbow, and that's everything.